Greetings of the day from CA Dr. Rajkumar Adukia. Friends, today I'll be discussing 4 sections only under Chapter 16 of the Companies Act. The Companies Act itself is a very good law. We can be a super specialist in company law and other allied corporate law. There are 13 lakhs companies and a very simple law, 470 sections divided into 29 chapters and 7 schedules. We had chapter 19 on revival and rehabilitation of companies that has been repealed, after introduction of insolvency and bankruptcy code. And we have a chapter 21 on producer companies. Now let me discuss first the concept, what is operation and what is mismanagement. As we know, the operation is unjust treatment. It is a cruelty on shareholders. We are talking of company, and mismanagement is, as we know that company is a legal person. So all shareholders cannot manage the company. So they appoint their representatives who are called directors, the fiduciary duty. And as we know that type of companies, listed, unlisted, OPC. So in certain companies, there may be a mismanagement. So under section 241, the application for relief can be made by 100 members if there is a share capital, or 1/10 of the members holding 1/10 share capital. The central government also can make an application. So the final interpretation of the law is that when a single member feels that there is an operational mismanagement, or they do not have that strength of 100 or 1/10 in respect of companies not having share capital, the 1/5 of the members. So suppose there are 100 members, minimum 20 members are required to make an application. And in case of company having share capital, suppose 10 crore is a share capital, then a person holding even 1 crore can make an application. Now we have the companies are managed by, through Ministry of Corporate Affairs, which is a secretary, deputy secretary, directors, and the whole country geographically, they are managed at the lowest level by registrar of companies. We have 25 registrars, and we have above registrars, there are regional directors. So there are 7 regional directors. So one person can make a complaint that there is a mismanagement to the registrar, regional director, and even to the secretaries. All these officials can be marked in one email, and then these officials will look at the affairs. They have a power to investigate, and then they can also make an application to NCLT. Now, in NCLT rules 2016, there are provisions, Rule 81, Rule 82. There are no separate rules in this chapter pertaining to these 4 sections. The remaining 2 sections, sections 245 and 246, pertains to class action, which I will deal separately in another video, because class action can be taken not only against directors, but also against the experts, against us chartered accountants. So what are the reliefs for an application under operation and mismanagement? That can be, restraining the directors to do certain activities, to terminate the contract with managing director, to stop the supply of certain goods, to stop the purchases of certain goods or delivery of the goods, to recover undue gain from the person who has made undue gain. So all these relief, so we can request for an appointment of independent director. We can seek interim relief, because my personal experience is this litigation goes for 2 years, 3 years. So the business of the company is affected. The business has to go on. And therefore, the interim relief is required to be pressed upon, and that can be, obtained when our homework is good, when our application is properly drafted, when our prayer is properly drafted, and we follow a good advocacy, and we follow the court craft. And this all can be gained, this all can be acquired. In our articleship, we may not have done that work. But believe me, every work is so simple. I always repeat these 2 lines, that everything first happens in the mind and then in the reality. So if I want to be an NCLT specialist, first it has to happen in the mind. And within NCLT, if I want to be a super specialist in operation and mismanagement, where I see that, on an average, 25% of the cases listed are pertaining to this area, these 4 sections. Though now NCLT is also the application adjudicating authority under the Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code 2016. And major applications have started coming under the Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code 2016. I have made a separate video on that topic, so have a look at it. Coming back to this prevention of operation and mismanagement, the application is made under section 244, and the right to apply is under section 244. This is one of the very interesting area. But we as an advisor, as a practitioner, first, there are more than 3 crore cases pending in various courts. And we have seen that court one should go, like court and police, and only when it is a dire necessity. The first, we should try to resolve the matter through ADR, alternate dispute resolution, which in my separate videos, I am discussing a wonderful opportunity on mediation, wonderful opportunity on consulting on negotiation, how a person should be negotiating, how a person should be assertive. So the first method to be dealt is the negotiation, where the parties negotiate between themselves how to resolve the dispute, how to manage the company in better manner. If that do not happen, there can be a mediation. There is an external professional who talks to both sides. If that do not happen, parties by the agreement can have an arbitration agreement and can go for an arbitration. And if all these 3 methods do not happen, then we can, of course, make an application. And also, under the NCLT rules, under Rule 82, once the application is made, the further exploration of mediation and arbitration is there, then the application can be withdrawn. So I would like each one of you to have look at these provisions, because we get thought, we get a vision, we get certain ideas when we look at the provisions before somebody coming to us. This question which normally comes to us, whether knowledge first or client first. It is always knowledge first, because unless there is a knowledge, and another thing which I have seen with the power of universe is, once we have a knowledge, the receiver of the service, that means our clients, are bound to come to us, because the universe sends a message to those receiver of service that this person is having an expertise. So friends, enjoy learning, subscribe my YouTube channel, share this, like this, and do let me know the topic on which you would like to have videos. Please enjoy learning, enjoy earning, and providing very good service to our receiver of service. One chapter which I'll repeat, chapter 14, Impression of Increase, in the book Science of Getting Rich by Wallace Waters. If the client is giving 20,000, the client value of services may be 40,000, maybe 2 lakhs. Thank you.